All right, my beautiful Aqua gang. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 today with a general message from my beautiful Aquarian soul family, my beautiful Aqua gang. They not you trying to burn up my cards. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you. All right, your person is trying to ruin my things here. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us additionally what we need to know in regards to this person's energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. The messages are, in fact, general, guys. Okay, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit, y'all. Okay, cross watchers, you are also welcome here. Just place yourself where you belong in the storyline. Alrighty, take a moment and click that like button, y'all, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload on the channel. So we have a lot to unpack here. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, let's dig in. As you can see, they were tossing cards over to the side. This person is, I feel as though their current energies, okay, they are heavily focused on your energy. So how you are behaving, how you are acting. This is somebody who feels like you have become distant or either detached or either cold, maybe indifferent. Whatever it is problematic for this person because of what they banked on. Okay, it's sort of like there was a pattern in this connection or in their connections in the past. This person is viewing you as very valuable, right? Like they're putting you high up there on the totem pole in regards to the level of connection with the Two of Cups here. This is someone who you may have started out as being friends with. For some of you, maybe you didn't make it out of that friend phase, right? Again, don't force things to fit. Just take it how it resonates. This could be like a friends with benefits sort of thing. You felt the soulmate energy almost immediately. And I feel like you poured into this person, or at least that's what they are saying. They feel like you went from giving them the Two of Swords to now giving them the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is problematic for this person because it is putting them in a position to have to do more work with the Eight of Pentacles right up under the Queen of Swords. It's sort of like you're no nonsense. You're not taking any bullshit. I feel like this is somebody who is interested in moving further with you, but I don't get them wanting to put in what is necessary in order to accomplish that. Okay. And I'll get to why I feel that way in a moment. They're wanting me to focus on this first. Okay. Which is odd, right? Because I feel like with the rest of the cards that follow thereafter, this doesn't even matter, right? It's definitely signifying, what's love got to do with it? You know, if everybody is not happy in the connection, then what good is it? You know, how is it? If it's not beneficial for both parties, then why would you selfishly want someone to be involved with you if you know that you're not going to be able to fill their cup the same way that they're filling your cup? I get that this person feels like they are doing their best. Okay. At some point, they're going to need to take a look in the mirror or a really detailed analytical look in terms of what they have been contributing. Because at this point, they're feeling like you took this away and they were giving you this. So y'all can let me know down in the comments if that's wrong or right. But that's how this person is viewing it. And they feel like now you're taking this away and giving them the Queen of Swords when all along they felt like they were giving you Two of Cups energy. This is their thoughts, right? This is how they are viewing things. There's a stubborn quality about this person, I feel, though, that doesn't allow them to see outside of themselves. It doesn't allow them to view things from other people's perspectives, which is why they're so hell bent on feeling like, well, if Aquarius was giving me this, right, this energy, do you guys know what the Two of Cups is? That is soulmate, right? Like that is friendship. That is having a good time. It is, you know, having all the laughs. This is connectivity. This is, you know, feeling comfortable. It is a deep level of connectedness, and it's friendship and it's love all in one, right? I don't know if you guys got to the point where you were expressing that you loved each other or that you love each other, but this person feels like you were giving them this. And in their mind, they were not wrong, right? They don't feel like they were wrong for accepting this. So if you feel like you were being dealt a dirty hand from this person, or if you feel as though you gave this because you were waiting for the reciprocation and it never came, they don't view it that way. This person feels like, don't give it to me, be this, right? Be this. And show me what you're really willing to give in accordance to what I'm willing to give. So now this person, they are coming from a position, which I'm not saying that they're right, but this is just where their thought processes are. They feel like because the two of you were at this point And even though you may not have been satisfied on your end, they feel like you should have never given them this if you were going to require more of them in order to get the same thing back. It really is confusing and it doesn't make sense. And they are a bit entitled here, right? Because now we have the 9 of Swords along with the Devil card, right? This is somebody who feels like you got them addicted to your love, to your affections, to your support, to just you being around you, having access to you. They're not looking in the mirror yet. They're definitely pointing the finger at you. This is the problem, okay? I feel like this person doesn't really, like I said, they're not able to step outside of themselves and allow people to express how they are being experienced. They feel like if it was a problem or if there was any issue, then you should not have been giving them this 2 of Cups. And like I said, that doesn't mean it's right. This is just where their thoughts are now, or it is where their thoughts were initially. Now, I don't know if the 2 of you are still talking. Like I said, it's just like cold, okay, distant, detached. For some of you, you may have already used this sword to kind of back away, and they feel threatened by that, right? So even if you haven't cut this person off totally, they don't feel as open as they used to come towards you and ask you to hang out, or ask you, you know, for your body, or for money, for sex, for resources, for love, for affection, for support. They feel like there was an openness before, and they're viewing it as you took it away abruptly, or you took it away without warning. This person is acting as if you did not communicate this to them. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you didn't. Okay, maybe you tried to avoid confrontation. Let me know down in the comments. Did you let this person know that what you were giving was because you genuinely felt these feelings for them, but you didn't feel it reciprocated? Because they're acting as if they don't know that. Okay, they're acting as if this Queen of Swords is coming out of nowhere. Okay, and it is really stressing them the fuck out. In fact, they're saying that I shouldn't use the word acting. This person is really in a position where they feel like it came out of nowhere. They don't understand why you would have went from this, okay, 2 of Cups. It could be lovey-dovey. It could be, you know, showing PDA. It is very invested. It's being on one accord. It's being on the same page. It's being nice, right? It definitely gives the other party a position to feel open, to come towards the other person. And they don't feel like that anymore. There is a slight bit of anger here, okay? And I will say it comes from this person not, like I said, viewing things from your perspective. So even if you told this person, listen, I'm not feeling this, you know, you need to do such and such and such. These are the missed opportunities, or this is the way that I'm experiencing you. This is the way that I'm feeling. I don't get that they were picking up what you were putting down, okay? So they were either not listening, okay, because if you can see this figure here, it literally has its hands over the ears. This could be somebody who does, like I said, they have a hard time listening to other people and what other people need. In fact, maybe that is just, like I said, a habit of theirs, to where they just kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever, even when you're giving them a warning. But they forgot about that, right? Like they forgot about this time that you would have been telling them what they needed to change, or what was going to happen. There could have been a threat here, or an ultimatum. Now they're losing sleep. They feel like they're losing sleep over this. This is somebody who does want to come towards you, but they have a lot of pride, okay? I feel like their pride is not enabling them to come towards you. It's not so much ego, it's more pride. This person wants to avoid you saying something slick, or you saying something that will, you know, really hurt them or bruise them, or using the sword to cut it off completely. This could be somebody who can already feel that they're on thin ice, or they can already feel like things are almost over, or things are just about over. They don't want to push you over the edge or push you over the brink. So they're holding this inside, okay? They're internalizing this. Now, this is past energy, okay? And it's also commingled with their current energies, things that they are trying to get past. I feel like they're still holding on to some resentment, a little bit of anger. They don't want to do the work. They don't feel like they should have to. They feel like you should have never gave them that 2 of Cups energy if you were going to ask them for more. We do have somebody wanting to be in a relationship, right? Like they want connectivity, they want boyfriend, they want girlfriend, they want husband, they want wife, they want the titles, they want the resources, they want the benefits, right? But they feel like they are owed this now because you were giving it prior to them doing some of the things that you're asking for now. again, you don't have to agree with this. This is this person's point of view, okay? I do see this point of view slightly bending or changing here in the near future, but that's because they feel forced to do that. They have not been able to stop thinking about you. They haven't been able to replace you. They haven't been able to move on. They haven't been able to really do much about what they're feeling internally or what they have internalized. They do have an ick in terms of feeling like they like you more than you like them, or feeling as though they're the only one who wants to work on things, that they're the only one that wants to elevate things or go to the next level. They're desiring a high level of commitment. Are they willing to show up the way that you are now asking them to? No, because this person feels entitled. They feel like because you gave them the Two of Cups, because you showed up like this, and this could be a lesson for some of you as well, okay, to make sure you are setting your standards very clear, keeping those boundaries high, right? Just being very transparent and upfront about what it is that you want, what it is that is going to be required up front. It still doesn't give this person it doesn't give them the right to feel like they deserve you, right? Or it doesn't give them the right to feel the way that they're feeling, right? Or you don't really have to lean into this. Their feelings might not resonate with you, but there is a lesson there for some of you, okay? It does feel like you were into this person a lot more than you are now. And I feel like your energy towards this person may have changed because of their energy. This is somebody who's selfish, y'all. Let's just call it a thing. Let's call a thing a thing. They're selfish. This is somebody who is used to being taken care of. This is someone who is used to not really having to share. Okay, share their resources, share their time. They expect to be prioritized, but they're not used to having to prioritize other people. They're not really used to having to worry about another party or worry about another person. I feel like this is also a pattern. It's also showing a pattern in terms of what this person has experienced in relationships prior to you as well. Okay, so this is what they are used to. They feel like you're the one switching up now. Nobody switched up in the past, right? They've been able to have boyfriends, girlfriends, go to higher level of commitment, have people committed to them and not give much at all. And now you are placing them at the forefront. They feel like things were going great. Things were going according to plan initially because you were showing up like this. But then once you started asking this person or started, expecting, having expectations, right? Requiring more, holding them accountable, putting more responsibility on their plate, or needing them to show up, show more effort before you pour anything else into their cup. It's sort of like they are giving me the energy of feeling like they got an ultimatum, even though you might not feel that that's what they are feeling. And it's sort of like, this is what I've been doing from the beginning. This is what I've been doing from the beginning. This is what I've been doing. This is what I've always done. And now you're trying to require me to change in order to have this, while already having me addicted to you, being around you, seeing you, being near you, being around you, right? Like they're pissed about this one, you guys. I'm not even gonna hold you. They're mad as fuck. They are. And I also feel like, that Two of Cups can signify a great deal of attraction. This could be physical attraction, right? But you need more than the physical attraction or the physical qualities, right? More than the surface level things that you're attracted to in a person. You're going to need more than that to build the foundation of a relationship or for shit to last. This is not something that they are accustomed to. This is not something that they have ever even thought about, even though they haven't had a relationship last for more than a few years is what I'm hearing. Like their longest long-term relationship may be up to 1 to 2 years, not very long at all. And it is because people get burnt out. They get into situations, and because this is not the type of person who can view themselves, like turn the mirror on themselves to try and understand why they keep coming to the same juncture, why they keep getting to this position where it feels like it's hot and steamy, it feels like it's going somewhere, and then boom, it's ice cold, or people are ready to back out, or people are getting tired of their shit, or people are getting sick of them, people are no longer feeling them like that. It is because they are a lot of work. And until they get in a position where they're able to see that it's them and it's not everybody else, then they will continue to meet this juncture. This is a lesson for them, for sure. Now, here's what I will say. The difference between you and their relationships from the past is this anxiety, okay? It's the dreams. It is the worrying. It's the negative self-talk. It could be a little bit of depression in here as well, you guys. They feel like you got them addicted. Whereas their connections from the past where they've experienced this people separating themselves from them or falling back, pulling away, going cold, things going cold or slowing down, I feel as though those people didn't have so much of a hold on this person's heart. Like, I do get that they really, they truly, genuinely like you, love you for some of you, okay? And they feel like you're hitting them out of the blue with shit that they never knew that they were going to have to do. They're pissed about it, okay? Pissed. Now, here in the near future, we do have a new beginning, but there is a caveat, right? I feel like this person has some work to do. You see how this Ace of Wands wants to flip all over the table? This one is tricky, right? Depending on what it is that you see in this person, or if you still see it for them at all. I see them moving very slowly, okay? Towards the next steps, the steps that it would take in order for this Ace of Wands to show up. I feel like you would be down for something like this. This is growth. This is, you know, having an aha moment. It is a new cycle, is the beginning of something new rather than starting over or picking up where you left off, which I feel like is off the table. This person is being a little bit stubborn because this is different for them, okay? They may be a fixed sign for sure. They get their way is what I'm hearing. So something about you makes them feel like you are not giving them their way. They do not like that. I feel like they're going back and forth in their mind. Like, should I say something or should I wait for Aquarius to say something? Should I open the door to this conversation or should I just leave it alone and let it play out? I do feel them being very confused about this, conflicted. Okay. So can we get some additional? Yeah, this shit went ice motherfucking cold, boy. And you know what this slowdown led to? It led to obsession. This is really what it is, okay? They're obsessing over this because I feel like they let people go in the past. If it got cold, if it slowed down, if it stopped, and they were like, okay, oh well, on to the next one. They don't have a problem getting people. King of Wands, very attractive, very charismatic. Okay, people are into them. They can pull people very easily, but they can't keep people. Once people figure out who they are, how they are, their habits, what they're showing up with, the type of weight that it takes to keep this shit going, people dip. You know what I'm saying? They bow out. The difference between you and those other people is they feel like they fell in love, guys. I'm not even gonna hold you, okay? I'm not gonna try to pussyfoot around that one. That is the verbiage that they're using. I'm obsessed with you and our memories. It's almost killing me, right? Very dramatic, but it's true, right? This person might feel like they're actually going through like an ego death of some sort of loss, a great deal of loss. And I feel like maybe in the past they were just able to let people go, okay? See, this slow down card says there's no need to rush it. Slow down, let's take our time. Because they know that they give minimal effort and they're stingy, right? Like they don't want to set people up to start making people think that they're going to be doing the most or doing too much or doing much at all. If the people that they were dealing with in the past slowed down or backed away, they just let them. They're trying to do that with you. They are failing epically. Okay? They are trying, babe. They're trying so hard to wait this one out. It's fucking with their sleep. It might be messing with their appetite, okay? These are the strongest feelings that they have had in a long time, or if ever, for some of you, okay? Yeah, we have guidance. So I feel like you have been guided to slow this down, to move away from this. Again, there's a lesson here for you as well, right? I can't put it all on this person, y'all. I know, baby. I know, y'all know I normally want to get into these people's ass. I don't give a fuck. I will tell them off. I don't care. However, this weight game has a dual meaning, okay? So whether you realize this or not, whether this is something conscious or subconscious, I feel like you were all in. You went all in with this person before you had proof that your cup would be refilled, okay? You got burned out or depleted. Something happened. You had to back away. You're very smart. So you were able to catch it rather soon, but not soon enough before this person fell in love, okay? Not soon enough. They had already fallen for you, so they feel bamboozled. And in some shape, form, or fashion, not that you did it intentionally, you know, it does come off as you waited. Okay, you waited to see if they would show up, right? You waited to see if they would reciprocate. You waited to see if they would pick up some of the load, if they would help, if they would initiate, if they would, you know, be a partner, if they were good, right? You waited. And that waiting made this person feel like perfect, right? Like, I have feelings for this girl. I have feelings for this guy. Like, great, this is perfect, right? They're doing everything. Let's just call a thing, right? They're doing pretty much everything that I want. And it's perfect. They're not complaining. They're not saying much. They're not asking me about it. Now, you might be saying, Empress, I did say something. I said something to him. I said something to her. They didn't hear it. They didn't hear it. They either did it. Okay, so they're telling me they either didn't hear it, or it was said so far into the game. The game? It was said so far into this connection that this person may have called your bluff or didn't believe it. They are suggesting that it wasn't something that was put on Front Street. It wasn't something that was put on the table immediately. So for some of you, may have let this person get away with some shit, is what they're saying. Allowing them to get away with certain things led them to believe that this was okay, that everything was cool, everything was Gucci. And now they do feel like you are blindsiding them with this. And let's keep in mind that this always happens to them. Okay, they can't hold on to someone. They are not able to flourish in relationships. It doesn't really get off the ground quite good enough. Okay, because of how much work this person is. So they may very in fact be obsessed because this is like it's like, again, I thought we were good. You know, I thought we were perfect for each other. Look at that. There is like a lone individual. Do you see that within this figure? There's someone there, right? Just kind of sitting with themselves, by themselves. They may be in a period of solitude or isolation. This is really taking a toll on this person. A lot bigger than what you would know or recognize. Okay, so we have not finished. There's still unfinished business. It's not over until I say it's over. And here's the thing, this person is not dominant, right? Like, they're not trying to call dominance over you. This is what they're telling themselves. This is in their own mind. This is the guidance that they're giving themselves. Like, okay, I'm here at this junction again. There's a back and forth. At first, it's like, fuck it. I'm just going to do what I do best and hop on another dig. You know what I'm saying? Hop on another pom pom. I'm going to just move it along. But of course, they feel at that because of the feelings that they have. So they will have to come back to the drawing board to conjure up something else. What else can I do? What else should I do? They are understanding that it's not done because it keeps coming up in their mind. So they are trying to figure out what they can do to make things work. They're viewing this as the perfect match. Okay, no match is perfect, but they're feeling like the two of you were perfect together. Here's the gag. I feel like maybe for some of you that they didn't recognize that you were tolerating them at points in time. They thought that you all were good. They feel blindsided by you moving away from them, or disconnecting, or going cold, or detaching, right? Indifferent. It says we are a perfect match. Reason why our fire burns so hot. I wonder if they will still feel that way once they recognize that the things that you are asking for, the work that they would need to do, or the effort that they would need to place in is not a game. Like, this is not a game. Aquarius is not a game. They're not playing with you, and you shouldn't play with this. This would be playing with fire in your case because you have feelings on the line. Now, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. You might have feelings for this person as well, but I feel like you're placing your feelings to the side. You're being more head over heart because you have already dealt with situations where you burnt out. You're not doing that anymore, okay? So the scales are now balancing in this person's life. They have to grow the fuck up. Wow, we have a Justice card, and under that we have the Ace of Cups. So they definitely feel like they are in love with you. They feel like you were their person. They want things to go back the way that it was, actually, okay? I don't see this person like necessarily volunteering to make some changes. I don't understand why they think that this would work if they are continuing to be so much of a burden on other people. You know what I mean? So we have nostalgia. It's hard. It's been hard not to think of what used to be, right? Rumination is what they're calling it, right? Over and over and over, like a record player in their mind. That's really effing with them, okay? It is definitely putting you at the forefront of their thoughts early in the morning, you know, first thing in the morning, last thing before they go to sleep at night. It's really drilled in here that they need to do something. They either need to have a conversation with you in their mind, right? This is what they need to do, but they are scared. You've been distant, you've been detached, or you've gone MIA. They don't know what to expect. You're no longer operating out of that Two of Cups, that sweet energy. For some of you, they're like, oh, Aquarius used to be so sweet to me. Used to say some of the nicest things, right? That smile, just the energy, the aura. It was so easy to talk to them. And now they feel like they're a nuisance, or they feel as if you're not attracted to them in the same way. They may feel like they give you the ick because of the change, or this change. This had to happen. It did, okay? Either way, it had to happen. Yep, so we have friendship. They're also viewing this as, I thought we were like more than just lovers. I thought we were going to be more than that, right? They're putting a great deal of emphasis on someone feeling like you supported them. They feel like you really supported them. They also felt like you really saw them. Like you could see them. They almost thought that you were accepting them, is what I heard, that's what I'm hearing, you guys, that you were accepting them for who they are. But what they didn't know is you were also going to call their ass to the carpet. You were going to call them to main stage center in terms of their habits. It has to change. You're not going to be able to hold on to anybody, Aquarius, or anybody else for that matter, with the way that you're showing up to relationships. You know what it feels like? It feels like this is somebody who maybe got spoiled as a child, or as parents. Their parents spoiled them, or the people around them have spoiled them. They've just gotten into this space where they have always been prioritized in other people's lives, and they haven't really had to inconvenience themselves or prioritize other people before themselves. It's a hard habit to break. It's something that they have been struggling with. It's something that they didn't even really take heed to or notice until now, because I feel like I said, with those other connections, even though these people had the same exact problem that you're having with this person, they were able to just move on. They were able to just, just no sweat off their back. On to the next. Something reaching an end. Yep. It also says someone slipping away. So this might be the first time this person, it's not the first time that they've had a breakup, but it's the first time that they have felt the breakup. I feel like even though they were the ones getting left by these people in the past, their connections in the past or their relationships, they were always okay. They were Gucci. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really have any hurt feelings. They were able to leave amicably and just have the confidence to know that they would be able to pull someone else, King of Wands, right? And they would be able to, but it's a pattern. But now they have feelings, right? Like now they actually care about you. They actually care about, they care. They fucking care, guys. We have transformation. Damn. Undergoing a dramatic change. Separating from their old life. So they don't want to do this anymore. They're tired of this. This is the one, is what they're saying. They're like, this is the one that's going to kill me. They feel like they're dying. It literally says it in this obsession card. They may actually feel like that, right? The way that they're ruminating, the way that their mind is going a mile a minute, or you're taking over their thoughts, over their membrane. It's just like, fuck, can I just get them out of my mind for 2 seconds? Shit's changing. And it has to, okay? Whether you decide to still see this person or deal with this person or not, you needed to balance these scales for yourself, okay? No longer taking on relationships where it's just you and you're carrying the whole shit. Like, no, that is a thing of the past for you as well. You've transformed from that. You've awakened from that. That shit is dead and gone. Talk about it. So this person is going to have to do some work. I feel like this is the first time that they're actually realizing it. Do they like it? Do they love it? No. But are they willing to do this shit? Yes. They want you, okay? They want to work for this. They want to work for whatever it is that you're willing to give them, because we have the Ace of Cups here under the Justice card, but we also have friendship right next to it, right? So this is also someone who is understanding that they don't know how you feel anymore. Okay, you went cold, so they can't read your mind. They don't know if you still like them. They don't know if you still are into them, if you still see them the same way, or if this is even salvageable, but they will try. So there's communication. Okay, I already felt that, but there it is. The number 7 is a very spiritual number, and that is what's on the card for message. So to me, that signifies that this person is delving into spirituality or getting more in tune with themselves spiritually, right? On a spiritual level, this could be a very transformative, I would say, pivot in their spirituality. Okay. A higher power. This is something outside of themselves, something that they're not able to control. So they've very much so been in control up until now, right? With other people, this is not something that they can control. They feel like they're out of control. In fact, that these feelings are taking over them. Their thoughts are taking over them. Their mind is taking over them, and they don't know how to move towards you. They might not even know what to say, but they're going to try. Okay. I just hope they don't put their fucking foot in their mouth. Okay. So let's hop over to the extended. Okay. Let's see where this is going, you guys. I want to know, what are their intentions moving forward? Let's see what shadows have held this person back and what they've done to transform. Let's see if this transformation is complete or if they're just beginning, and that will let you know the time frame, right? We want to make sure we're not jumping in the middle of someone's transformation and you're getting part of their old self, part of the new self. No, we want a full transformative energy and partner. Let's see what karma they are set to face. That is, they can't get around that one. Okay. I want to know what the details are in terms of that. Why did this happen? What is the lesson here for the both of you? Okay. Let's see what their next steps are and their intentions. Like I said, in terms of what it is that they want with you. That will just keep you informed so that you can make the best informed decision for yourself, whether you choose to go towards this person or not. Total free will. And then we will look at the best possible outcome. Okay. Whether you decide to re-engage this, okay, or still engage this, still deal with this person, see this through, or go in the opposite direction. Those are both options for you. Let's also look at the new love for those of you going in the opposite direction. Let's see what or who is coming in towards you. Only the good, only the new. I want to know their truest intentions for you. Okay. Their purest intentions for connections. What are they looking for? Are they looking for something long-term, or are they just looking to play? Okay. Let's see why they're single according to the divine, and if there are any red flags that you need to look out for. I also want to know what the chemistry is like between you and this person, and what's the potential for things to go all the way. We'll take a look at the blockages that could keep you in toxic cycles or toxic relationships, or learning the same lesson over and over and over. For those of you who feel like you've been experiencing that, I want to know what Spirit suggests you do to remove those blocks ASAP. And then we'll get focus advice on how you can achieve your desired life of fulfillment in the least amount of time. Okay. For kicks and giggles, we will go ahead and throw in an Ask the Universe reading, and I'll give you the floor to ask a couple of questions, but I'll have more instructions for that over in the extended. Okay. So we have a lot to unpack over there. I hope it's not too long. We have a lot to unpack. So let's hop over to the extended, but first click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there. Let's go.